Good morning. Good morning, wife.
Good morning.
It's like 8:30. I've got her out of bed and moving. Camp's packed up. She really wanted to go for a walk this morning.
We
weren't even out of the sleeping bag by this time yesterday.
I like to go on walks.
Because it was cold.
We didn't do as much hiking this trip as we usually do on our trips.
No.
We did a lot more sightseeing, which is kind of nice. Usually I make you run mountains, huh?
Mm-hmm. Still at Devil's Tower. We stayed in the Belfouche campground last night.
Uh-huh.
It's Belfouche, not Bellaforte.
We're definitely not French. Sorry, French people.
Yeah, it's alright.
We're definitely Americans.
Maybe they should spell things like they sound.
Well, it's in French, so it sounds like it to them. I hope there's a climber this morning. That'd be fun.
Cool. Cool. So, we're on it. We're getting it. Gonna go see some cool things. All that fretting.
Sorry.
When we're on the motorcycle. And you forget about it. It's pretty cool. Never be able to do justice to it on camera. Yep. Fine. It's just kind of a pretty view. Hey look, you guys are in our selfie with us.
Oh, I didn't even see this one right here. I was looking at that girl down there.
Yeah. There's a snake that would have bit you.
She would have. I honestly had my eye on her. Hi, dears. Skinny little things. I guess they don't get very big. 100 pounds.
Yeah, they're not a big deal.
You'd have to eat a couple of them, huh?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
You're a poser. You know that? A poser. Stop walking so close to me.
Don't. I was kind of hoping this trail went out like over the valley a little bit more.
Might.
Just to get a picture of the campground maybe. Guys, I'm not complaining. Firewood.
So there's the park entrance there, which means we camped just down there somewhere. It's a very pretty spot. Quiet. Oh, it was so peaceful and quiet last night compared to being in the freaking Tent City, USA.
Well, and the funny thing is, I kind of panic attacked when we first got there because the campground is relatively small and everyone's just kind of right on top of each other. There's a reservoir or something out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, crud, this is going to be just another loud night. Nope. By 8 o'clock, everyone was tucked in. The loudest noise is the highway cars.
Yeah. And it's probably at least a mile away from the campground. Just the motorcycles and semis.
It's louder.
Louder. A little louder than it is at home.
But I didn't hear a single person after we were the loudest people between 8 and 8:15.
Yeah. Let's take this left and go over to this lookout point. Good view. So, again, it's the highway, the entrance out there. We were camped in that grove of cottonwoods down there. It was very nice. Very nice. We should have walked down and sat by the river. I don't know if you can actually get to the river though.
I couldn't see where there was places to get to the river. I looked.
And then we gotta look at that out the door of the tent all night. What seems to be the issue there?
I'm too tall.
Stand up and point at.
Too tall.
Step off of the block.
No. They didn't. A 6-foot person made this, and all they were thinking about is their 6-foot tallness. Oh, look at.
Your problem.
Look at, my name is Mickey, and I'm just showing off.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. There's a pterodactyl up there.
Dang.
See you?
Yeah.
Huh?
Cool.
It kind of looks like, what is that? There's a book. It's like, is that Land of the Lost or something like that? Where they're in South America and they climb the unscalable mesa top or something. There's a whole lost world up there. Lost World.
I'm confusing Lost World and Journey.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's that guy though. What's his name?
Yeah. We're terribly educated.
You having a good time?
Yeah.
Well, we gotta see climbers like we wanted.
Yeah. It'd have been up on the face if you'd let me have another cup of coffee.
Sorry, I didn't know you wanted another cup of coffee. Mile and a half in today.
No. 10 hours home.
Okay, we gotta go to the visitor center first and look for stickers.
Oh, we do. Good call.
I know.
Because if they don't have it here, we have to stop at that little store again.
Do we? Can we go to the grocery store in town? That was cuter.
I didn't see a lot of touristy stuff
I
there.
didn't either. I didn't.
I have
really.
a feeling that they don't really want tourists in their grocery store.
I didn't get that feeling at all, actually. I felt that they were very lovely. The whole town was there. The whole town.
The whole town.
All 300 of them were like a welcome committee. I felt so bad. These ladies were trying to have a conversation in the grocery store like you do. And all I wanted was to look at the donuts behind them. And I bothered them like 4 times because I kept changing my mind. My sweet tooth kept changing my mind what I wanted. And then I ended up not even getting donuts. I annoyed them for no reason.
That's my life.
What?
With my wife. Couldn't find the tower. That, my friends, is Devil's Tower. Pretty cool. We're seeing.
It is.
Fortunately now we have to send it south, hopefully across to most of Wyoming today. So if there's anything cool, we'll bring it along. But I think most of it's just gonna be Wyoming.
We'll get some video, just because Wyoming is beautiful in its ways.
Amen.
Send it. Hi.
What are we doing?
I took a stop at the hospital in Douglas, Wyoming to look at my leg.
What happened to your leg?
I got hit by a rock, and I swear it's all swollen now, but it doesn't look as bad as it felt. I thought I died. This is why you wear gear. Can't even imagine what it would have felt like with even just jeans on, because it hurt. It lit me up. I wasn't paying attention. I was gawking off listening to music. Mickey said he saw the rock. It whacked me. I cried.
Good. Don't blame you.
I cried a little bit, but I don't think I broke it.
Yeah. She hasn't been off the bike. It happened like 40 miles ago.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere, so there's nothing to do but
Keep driving.
we were afraid to have her get off the bike anywhere until we were at the hospital. Because it might be... We didn't know if it was broke or what was going on.
I don't think it's broke. I think it's just really, really bruised. But it did not feel good. And it's just another, like I said, I'm wearing full gear. I don't know why it couldn't hit me like 2 inches higher in my knee pads, but...
Well, that's the top of your boot. That's the bottom of your leg pads.
Yeah.
It hit the only...
Only... Yep.
Well, like we were talking, it about took me out. And we're not even sure how it hit her in the right leg, because it had to go all the way around the motorcycle, past my leg.
I think I'm going to survive, though. We just wanted to stop. I told Megan, I'm not trying to be dramatic, but if it's broke and I put weight on it and that's what, like, solidifies the snap, let's go to the hospital parking lot. So we're right there. So
That's where we're at.
that's where we're at. Just a little bit swollen and a whole lot bruised. Hey, baby. Now it will?
It will.
Talk. You're gonna have to edit all of that. What are we doing today?
Going stupid home.
Where are we at?
Laramie,
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
How far till we get home? Like 6 hours?
6 hours. Yeah.
We stayed in a motel last night.
We ran out of energy.
Sometimes it's nice just to take a shower, and it was a nice room at a Best Western. So, headed home to see the baby girl. Catch him on the flippy flip. Seeing ya.
Fueled up and on the road.
It's a bit hazy this morning. There's mountains that way. You can kind of see them. Just left Laramie. I promise you, up there are the mountains we're headed towards. You just can't see them with all the smoke. There's a couple fires around. It's that time of year. It's actually pretty late in the year. I feel like America had a pretty decent year. I think we had more flooding this year than we did fires.
A pretty intense monsoon season in the Southwest. All kinds of stuff got wrecked. Havasu Falls is closed indefinitely.
Moab, there's so many places of Grand Canyon. Or was it just the Havasu Falls part of Grand Canyon, or did another spot get flooded too? I thought another spot got washed out.
It's only like permanent structures that got damaged, I think. It's just there. Moab's got hit like once a week for the last month, it seems like.
Yeah. It's interesting watching the videos of some place that you've been so many times and seeing the creeks flooded that you've walked by that barely had a trickle when you were there. And we're literally, as we call them, raging rivers of death. It's got nowhere to go.
Goats on the right. Nice little buck.
We're a little closer to the mountains. You can kind of see them. Still pretty hazy though.
No. It's a Medicine Bow Range. Going right up that canyon there. Over the top. Into Colorado.
A little reservoir.
Deer on the left. What are you doing?
Just filming things from a different angle. That one's just teasing. Teasing! Ha 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 ha.
Antelope on the left.
We're running to keep up. I don't think so.
37 miles to Walden. Know what's in Walden?
Not a lot.
Not a lot. That will be our full circle point.
Yeah.
We were there 7 p.m. last Friday. Today being Saturday. Hopefully we're there before 7 p.m. today.
Is today August 30th?
31st. Last day of August.
Labor Day weekend. We did pretty good with the camping and motels and stuff. We were really kind of worried. We did not plan this trip thinking about the holiday at all.
It worked out.
National Forest always does.
That campground, the Belfouche campground at Devil's Tower, we got super lucky we got there when we did, because by the time we went to town and found something for dinner and came back, it was full. We were gone for maybe an hour.
I wouldn't even say an hour, but yeah. I don't think I had enough coffee this morning.
No. That one
cup of motel coffee.
Crappy coffee wasn't enough. Another month, it'll be Color Sunday.
Yeah.
Stupid winter.
I'm ready for the fall. Sweatshirts and sweatpants, snuggling up with the fire.
You wear that in the winter or the summer.
It's just different in the winter though, like, or in the fall, like the cooler, crisp nights, but still pretty decent days. Pretty much like what the weather has been all week in South Dakota. It's been like, my favorite is when it hits like 77 at like the highest and gets down to like the 40s at night. Sleeping in my warm jammy jams, all snuggled up next to you with the fire going and some chili and apple cider. This is where I thought we were going to spend the night tonight, or last night. Was somewhere up in this mountains.
Would have been pretty.
Huh?
It would have been nice. I figured you'd been on the ground for almost a week. You deserve a nice night in a hotel.
Well, getting older, that is for sure. The ground sleeping hurts a little harder, but I want to keep doing it as long as my body will let me. We missed the Colorado sign.
You go back for it.
Oh, it's okay. We're in Colorado. It's just, sometimes they're really big and sometimes they're small like that.
It's a very little one there.
Let me cut this one. Mickey.
Try not to crash.
This is what we were going for, the money shot. I got it now. And we're back home.
Colorful, Colorado. Send it, little princess.
Welcome to colorful Colorado.
Got going on back there?
We got the
went away. North Park, Colorado. We'll probably talking over each other because the intercom's not turned on.
Going 95.
We're stopped again.
It's not my fault.
What's going on back there?
A bug flew up my jacket and bit me in my arm.
A bug like a bee?
Well, I mean, I didn't see it, but I got a nice little welt right there. And it itches. I think it's in there still. Oh my God, I think it's in there. Ow, ow, ow. God.
Why don't you get off and shake your boat out?
Little bugger. He's just probably scared.
So that's where we're at. Are you there?
I'm here.
Are you there, Lord? It's me, Margaret.
We're at the base of McClure on the
Pretty
Paonia
much
side.
home.
Almost home.
We're gonna go ahead and end our video here. If anybody made it this far through the shenanigans, we appreciate you watching.
Thank you.
Click like and subscribe.
See you in the out.